Okay, so there's another couple of exercises that you can do to help your forearm get used to this new movement. And what the first one is you're going to take your guitar and flip it over, all right, and take a piece of paper. I call this the EKG forearm exercise. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull this paper while moving from my forearm. All right, so you can see as I move, you get this line. Now, if you're doing that and you're getting a line like this, very wide, that shows, I mean, that's not bad. You're still moving from your forearm, but you want, you want to get it so it's a very thin line. Now, when you're doing this, you just don't want to push too hard, because if you push too hard on the back of the guitar, you're going to make an indentation into the guitar. So I'm going to give you another way to do this without the guitar, but that's, a way for you to see just, how consistent you are. You can see, even just looking at these waves, how consistent they are. And that means that I'm, being very consistent in my picking, and that's good, you know what I mean? But if it's like small and then huge lines and then small, that means that you don't have this control of that forearm yet. So, watch for that. But that's an easy little thing that you can do to help you get this forearm going. And the other thing is that now you're more in a position of how you would play guitar, and you can see we're trying to work more and more towards having the right position. And then when you start using it, actually playing the guitar, you've already built in these habits in that forearm to move correctly. So now let's look at one more way we can do this. So here's another exercise that you can do to build up your forearm. I recommend this, like if you're sitting in class, in school. You just take a pencil, and what I have here is just a book in my lap, and just take and pull the paper across as you're moving from your forearm, and that will really, let you see just how well your forearm is moving. But it's something you can do away from the guitar. You don't have to be have the guitar there or the back of the guitar there. This can be done anywhere. Sometimes I recommend that you do this like when you're walking down the street. Just have your pick in your hand and just, on the side of your leg, just move your forearm like that. Or even just don't even have your pick. Just walk down the street like that, just with that forearm moving like that. Because it's going to take a while. Some students get this within a couple of weeks. Some students take 2 or 3 months to get this movement just really natural from this forearm. So, it really varies a lot. But, the students that kind of just do this as they're walking around, or do this as they're sitting in class or on the back of their guitar, and then the one when I had the guitar over my shoulder, all those different types of exercises is just going to teach your arm to move from your forearm. Remember, this is the same movement that you would do if you were opening a doorknob, or, if you had a screwdriver, same movement. So you just need to develop that, and then you just need to get it fast. So that's going to, so give yourself some time to get that together, because I know for me, here's somebody, here's an example. Like if I had been playing for maybe 20 years and then had problems with my wrist and had to switch to this forearm, it took me almost a year to switch. So, you know what I mean? If you're someone who's been playing a long time and maybe injured yourself, you got to give yourself many, many months of working on this to get this going correctly, because it's going to, you've got years and years of habits of moving in a different way, and that's going to take a long time to change.